In Investing 101, Michael Resnick of DCG Financial joins us now to talk about investing your money. Good to have you back on the show, Michael.
Thank you, Angela. Thanks. Good to be back.
First question I want to ask you about is sometimes people are worried about making a good investment versus a bad investment. What do you tell those people?
A good investment for one person might be a bad investment for another. You know, different people have different risk tolerances. They have different time horizons. You know, what's good for you might be bad for the divorced woman down the street or the person who needs access to their money in retirement.
So as a financial planner, it sounds like you tailor-make your portfolios depending on what people are looking for. And there's a lot that goes into that.
Absolutely, absolutely. We do a really deep dive as part of the financial planning process to determine what are your goals, what are your objectives, when do you need access to this money, and how much risk are you really comfortable taking?
Now, what about somebody who just has a small amount and they might even think to themselves, I shouldn't even bother calling a financial planner or investing because I just really don't have much to put into the market or into some sort of portfolio. What do you think about that?
So, you know, is this money that you want to spend in the next few years, or is this money that you're comfortable putting away for a long period of time? So I have 3 daughters that are very frugal with their money. One of my daughters, she's 19 years old. She saved some money over the course of a summer job, and she wanted to put it away for retirement. Imagine a 19-year-old girl putting away money with a 40-year time horizon. She knows that she's going to see wars, famine, natural disasters, market crashes, market rallies over the next 40 years. But she has the power of compounding on her side.
She does. She might end up being a millionaire before you know it.
Oh, absolutely.
Watch out for this one. All right. Another question that we sometimes run into is people who are at the age of retirement and they still might want to continue to invest in the market or invest in bonds. What's the idea there? What's the strategy?
Retirement is determined based on what you want it to look like. You know, some people, they retire, they turn 65 and they're done. They don't want to work anymore and they want their money to last and they want to create an income stream. There are other people who, you know, they're going to tailor down their retirement. You know, they're going to just work a little less and travel a little bit more. So the way you invest is really tailored to what you need it to be.
What about options? We're on the options floor. You're a former market maker here. Should people be using options in their portfolios?
My feeling with options, and believe me, I know options better than 99% of the world, options need to be used very judiciously. And so it's really, you know, options can be used for trading or they can be used for investing. But the client really needs to understand what it is they're getting into and understand the difference between a trading mentality and an investing mentality. So you really need to be very careful.
Sounds like a case where you'd want to talk to a very solid professional.
Absolutely, always.
Michael, thanks so much for coming on our show.
Thank you so much for having me.